All right, you ready?
You're focusing on small programs.
It's often that eyes on people that could go under the radar, but 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are truly less than 100 times.
You're not going to the right place.
What's your point? That's not a metric that means rating is
Sure. No one's watching, so it's easier to focus.
I don't know.
This one here almost thinks it's going to
Okay, that's only because
oh, at least 30, 40 minutes.
It's been a long time.
So yeah, try to land first before an underwater breathing apparatus instead of a mermaid. You are not.
Think someone might take you? That's hurtful. And then we saw the new Jason Ball movie. But we wanted to see that. Yeah, what do you think? 1 by 1. Good. You didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it.
Jason Ball. How can you not like it? It just wasn't.
Broadway play? Yeah, like what did
The part. Alien?
I like it.
The biohack weapon? Was the time travel? No, that makes perfect sense. No, it was just the actress who played it. They talk about doing stuff together as kids.
If you could be the GM,
It's rough. I still want to do it. Yeah.
definitely the West
Yeah, right.
competitive sport players are evaluating year-round now. Games and off-court
German kid can make the
there's
league.
always someone
I
to
put
watch.
the odds at 100 to
Colleges and universities.
That's way more complicated mathematics. Like we're there. Prospect would get your pickup game based on our college scouts.
Oh, still one unknown talent across the world. That's quite a list probably, man.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Anthony Edwards out there with SGA. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's James. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the bucket from MP. And the showing for MP at this year's dunk contest, it's been the talk of the league. Craigie brought a swing, a lot of creativity, and all that athleticism en route to the win.
And this is what the dunk contest was missing, if you ask me. Elite talents who will take the risk of falling short in the hopes of entertaining and leaving behind some dunks that will last forever.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Now here's Edwards. A 3 from Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit.
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Now, here's SGA. Here's LeBron, the 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by LeBron.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk.
Fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Anthony. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Nailed from three-point land.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's what the East is going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Halliburton subbed in for Vancouver. Hero. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Randall, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Devin Booker.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Here's LeBron. The West again cannot hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Releases from the wing and drills it. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Peters with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The West trails by 10. Outside Edwards. Steps back and fires. And he connects with the jumper. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Towns. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Mitchell. And West also making a switch. Williams is checked in. SGA against Halliburton. Pass to Jokic for the three. East grabs the miss. Cunningham right side. Offensive rebound. The West trails by 10. Williams finds SGA. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jackson. Jokic with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. It's good.
And that's all about effort. Jalen Williams willing it in for two. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's MP making things happen for the East. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly.
Friends, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from. They're measuring up the shot.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
We've got Peters, Jaylen Brown out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Towns in at the 5. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 6. Jokic finds Edwards. The three-pointer, no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
An expert at getting into the lane. And
Watch out below. Come on now, throw it down. MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
The West trails by 10. Pass to Jokic. Offensive rebound. Here's Edwards. Good defense by MP.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And that one's good. Towns.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. Here's SGA. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. That one, no good. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
SGA passes to Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The first one falls.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the West. Trailing by 17. Jokic, no good.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Mitchell, he's checked in for the East. The East leading by 17. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Devin Booker out there with Irving. Then there's Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. And it's Irving missing.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here's Booker from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Peters kicks to Halliburton. MP against Edwards. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On its way from Irving for 2. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mobley. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. James comes in for Irving. And SGA subbed in for Devin Booker.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
It's James. Now SGA. Here's the shot. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
MP right side. From 15 feet away, it's good.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
SGA against Halliburton. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Good on the basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Edwards.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Taking 3 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. A big group substitution here for the East. Mobley, he's checked in for Towns. Pascal Siakam comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Banchero's checked in for Brown. And Trae Young subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Irving. Let's lose a 3. Mobley there for the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP inside. Defended by Booker. Peters with the bucket.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And Booker kicks to Randall. From the line. Booker, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's the outside fadeaway. MP's got 43 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Devin Booker. Shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Stolen by Jackson. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Fans, the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear for the All-Star MVP Award winner.
And we might be witnessing history again with MP tonight. He now has a chance to set the record for the most three-pointers in a single season. We know the current record, of course, is with Steph Curry. MP could break that tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Miami Heat here in Miami. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Hero out there with Peters, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
And a wide open look for MP. Connects from three-point range.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Jerome passes to Caldwell-Pope. Edey with a screen on MP. Edey gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
MP outside. Shot from the wing. He gets it in there. Peters has got 5 minutes.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.